Welcome to this journey through Austria. Over the next 15 minutes, we'll explore the centrally located European country that's renowned for its majestic alpine landscapes, lavish Baroque architecture, and world-class music and art scenes. Bordered by 8 other countries and situated near the Alps, Austria packs in diverse scenic beauty. We'll discover charming villages, crystalline lakes, historic cathedrals, opulent palaces, delicious pastries, and more on this tour. We'll learn about Austria's storied past, visit top attractions in Vienna and beyond, and experience the culture of this German-speaking nation. Home to nearly 9 million residents, Austria maintains deep traditions even as it emerges as a modern, cosmopolitan destination. From the magnificent Alps to the glamorous cafes of Vienna, get ready to be captivated by the splendor and history of Austria. Austria's geography is dominated by the towering Alps, which cover almost two-thirds of the country's total land area. There are nearly 10,000 glaciers spread out across 220 alpine peaks soaring over 9,800 feet in elevation across Austria's share of the Alps range. Breathtaking snow-capped vistas, alpine pastures dotted with wildflowers, evergreen forests, and shimmering ice-blue mountain lakes all dot the sweeping alpine landscapes. Some especially stunning areas include the Salzkammergut region, with its jagged alpine backdrop framing the crystal waters of scenic Lake Wolfgang that reflect the surrounding peaks. The storied Danube River gently winds its way through the lush green hillsides and terraced vineyards of the Wachau Valley, where apricot orchards, granite cliffs, and medieval castles crown the riverbanks. The western province of Tyrol is home to quintessential alpine villages of flower-adorned chalets, soaring mountain peaks, and rolling pastures, including Austria's highest point, the 12,460-foot Grossglockner. During the warmer months, Austrians from cities across the country flock to the Alps to hike the extensive network of mountain trails, with over 24,000 miles of marked routes. When winter descends, ski resort towns like Kitzbühel, St. Anton am Arlberg, and Innsbruck transform into winter wonderlands perfect for downhill skiing and snowboarding, continuing Austria's Olympic legacy in alpine ski sports. Cross-country skiing past snow-dusted pine trees or ice skating on frozen alpine lakes offers picture-perfect vistas. Beyond its famous Alps, Austria also has sprawling plains, vineyards, and dense forests. The Vienna woods provide an oasis of rural calm minutes from the capital, with hundreds of miles of walking paths weaving past historic monasteries and abbey ruins nestled in the beech forests. To the east, Burgenland has a borderline subtropical microclimate perfect for growing grapes that are later transformed into Austria's fine wines. No matter the season, Austria's diverse natural landscapes invite outdoor exploration, from biking for miles along the Danube River Trail to skiing down the slopes of the mighty Alps. Austria has a long, rich history spanning over 2 millennia that has profoundly shaped the country's culture today. The area was first settled by ancient Celtic tribes before eventually being conquered by the sprawling Roman Empire. In the late Middle Ages, the dynastic Habsburg family rose to rule Austria, Hungary, and large swaths of Europe in a vast empire that endured until the end of World War I in 1918. This imperial past left a legacy of lavish palaces, grand architecture, and opulent art across Austria. Austria has also produced some of history's greatest composers and artists, including Mozart, Beethoven, Schubert, and the pioneering painter Klimt. Yet traumatic 20th-century events like World War I, Nazi occupation during World War II, and the ensuing Cold War also molded Austria's modern national psyche. Following these tumultuous decades, Austria remains proudly neutral today. Austrians place high value on their long-held customs and traditions, which include Alpine folk music, dirndl dresses, Wiener Schnitzel, decadent pastries like Sachertorte, and the leisurely coffeehouse culture still thriving in Vienna. Strolling past Vienna's majestic Ringstrasse buildings and imperial palaces offers a taste of Austria's storied past, while savoring a slice of Sachertorte in a chandelier-lit Viennese café allows you to experience Austria's enduring grandeur firsthand. While embracing the future, modern Austria keeps its storied history alive through music, food, architecture, and annual festivals that celebrate harvests, Catholic holidays, and regional heritage. Even amidst changing times, these traditions continue to form an integral part of Austria's national identity and connect Austrians to their roots. Austria offers endless options for active travelers who want to explore its spectacular natural landscapes. Popular outdoor pursuits across the Austrian Alps include hiking, mountain biking, rock climbing, and camping. Austria boasts over 24,000 miles of well-marked hiking trails and 6,000 miles of dedicated cycling paths winding through the Alps. Must-trek routes include sections of the 500-mile Eagle Walk, which traverses the province of Tyrol, and summiting Zugspitze, Austria's tallest peak at 9,772 feet. For water lovers, whitewater rafting on rivers like the Danube and kayaking the crystal-clear alpine lakes allows for thrilling ways to experience the nature. During winter, downhill skiing and snowboarding reign supreme, especially in world-class resort towns like Kitzbühel, St. Anton am Arlberg, and Innsbruck, which have collectively hosted the Winter Olympics in 1964 and 1976. Cross-country skiing past snow-dusted pines or lacing up ice skates to glide across frozen alpine lakes both offer picture-perfect winter vistas. Beyond the mountains, Austria's culturally rich cities like Vienna and Salzburg buzz with activities. Vienna alone boasts over 100 museums and a year-round schedule of classical music concerts and opera performances at the stunning Vienna State Opera House. Catching a concert by the renowned Vienna Philharmonic or their famous New Year's performance is a bucket list experience. Popping into atmospheric beer gardens, coffee houses, and Hurrigen pubs allows you to soak up authentic local flavor. Austria truly caters to every interest, from scenic train journeys winding through the Alps to cycling down country lanes past vineyards while stopping to sample local vintages. With so much natural splendor and cultural charm packed into its borders, Austria guarantees remarkable experiences. Austrian cuisine reflects the country's status as a cultural crossroads, blending Germanic, Hungarian, and Bohemian influences. Centuries of imperial influence from ruling dynasties like the Habsburgs also added Italian and French flair. Signature dishes that demonstrate this blend include Wiener Schnitzel, thin-breaded veal cutlets, and Apfelstrudel, flaky apple pastries with origins in the former Austro-Hungarian Empire. Austria is also renowned for its decadent desserts, like the chocolatey Sachertorte cake and Palatschinken crepes filled with sweet jams or Nutella. Hearty fare like sausages, pork, cabbage, potatoes, and dumplings anchor the cuisine, with regional dishes evolving based on local agriculture and cultural influences. The Wachau Valley along the Danube River excels at apricot jams and aromatic white wines. Cheese and dairy flavors reign supreme in the alpine dairies and pastures of mountainous areas like Tyrol and Salzburg. Vienna dazzles with elegant pastry shops and storied coffeehouses serving up classics like the Viennese melange, espresso with foamy hot milk. For portable snacks, pretzel stands and bratwurst kiosks. Cities and alpine ski resorts. Austria has a young, rapidly growing natural wine scene with over 500 wineries today producing low-intervention wines. Global flavors from immigration and a new generation of chefs also spice up the dining scene in cosmopolitan hubs like Vienna. But Austria's cuisine remains firmly rooted in its rich agricultural bounty and storied past as the capital of a great continental empire and one of Europe's great culinary capitals. The blend of Italian, French, Germanic, and Hungarian influences reflect Austria's history as a cultural crossroads at the heart of Europe. From the delicate pastries to hearty roasts and dumplings, the food provides delicious insight into the land and its people. Our Austrian escape has come to an end. We toured the soaring Alps, explored the romantic Danube Valley, and discovered Vienna's historic streets. We experienced Austria's passion for music, art, and indulgent pastries. With majestic natural beauty intertwined with centuries of culture, Austria offers an idyllic European getaway I hope you'll have the chance to savor yourself soon. Auf Wiedersehen.